Hi everyone, it's Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and today I'm going to make a soap called Green Tea and Pear. And I've always loved this green tea color. This is the only thing I could actually physically pick up. It's an iron teapot, and it's not an easy color to achieve. If you have a bright green and you add black to it, you're going to get a darker green, but it's not going to change another aspect of that color. So sometimes green needs a little bit of red, its opposite color, to kind of mute it down a little bit. So to mix this color green, I mix green and black with some red and a little bit of white to lighten it up. So we'll see if it carries through as the soap cures as well. I'm not sure, but I'm going to scent this with green tea fragrance mixed with a little bit of Anjou pear to sweeten it up a little bit. So let's get started. Alright, I'm going to blend up the oils and oat milk, kaolin clay. Okay, that looks good. Get the line there. I'm going to try a new, at least I think it's new, someone else might have done that. If they did, I'm sorry, I missed it. I'm going to do something that I'm going to call a string swirl. And I always wondered what would happen, sort of like a hanger swirl, but with hanger swirls you have to push down and pull up. But with this string swirl, I'm only going to pull up, so I really want to see what happens with that. Just experimenting today. The fragrance is a mix I put together of Anjou pear and green tea. It seemed to me that they're compatible and smells great. The pear sweetens it up just a little bit. Let me get the colors in there. I was talking about my color choices at the start. So there's no mystery about this white. It's just titanium dioxide, and I want a little of that. I may actually end up being pretty equal with all these three things. That is going to be my darker green. And this one, I'm hoping that I get pretty close to that nice green tea color. Let's get that all in there. Pretty even. So I was just saying to try to get the green tea color. It's not a very bright green at all. It's just a very nice, almost a pine green, so it has some black in it. But you can mix a lot of black into green, and it sometimes it won't take the bright green out of it, even though there's some black in it. So we call it a shade. So sometimes you need to add the opposite color of green, which is red, to kind of dull it down just a little bit. So that looks so far like what I want it to be. And of course I want enough contrast between the two greens to make a little contrast. Okay, so that's the color I was really looking for. So eager to stir that in that I should have done my white first. Okay, let me just rinse this off. The white mixed. Okay, so I know that these fragrances aren't accelerating, which is a good thing. So let me show you what I'm going to do with this thing I'm calling a string swirl. So I got my colors here, but ahead of time I got these sort of plastic-like twine, and they lay pretty flat. And what I'm going to do once I get the colors in there is just pull them straight up to see if I can get a swirl that's a little different than a hanger swirl. Same kind of idea though. Okay, so let me start off with this darker green. It's even darker than like a forest green. I'm going to pour right on top of those strings. They're going to shift around a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to follow that by some of the white. Use my spoon so I can not disrupt that too much. Sort of very liquidy, so it's kind of falling into the bottom layer, but that's okay. See what, maybe it's going to be more of a combination of a drop swirl and this pull-up idea, because I'm not feeling patient enough today, and it's an experimentation day too, so let's see what happens. So there's my green tea color. And I'll follow that with the really dark green again. In any case, the colors look really good together. Let's see if I can clean this side up a little. It's pretty much near the end anyway. Okay, I'm going to save all the rest for the top and get ready to pull the strings up. Notice I have these little clips that hold the string in there. They're really broad, which is what I looked for too, because I want it to be able to pull the soap up. When you experiment, you might find out something that you'd never do again. But I'm willing to take a chance. And finish it off. I think actually I'm going to tap this down first. Here because just getting the color in. that down. I think I'm going to give that a bit of a spoon swirl. Just get the right spoon. And I just want to get the top. And maybe a bit of a little texture. There, I think that's good. Okay, so this has been the making of my green tea and pear cold process soap, and I'm really curious about how that's going to work out with that string swirl. So I'll be back to do a cutting video, and thanks for watching again. This is Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and we'll see you later. Bye.